Hello and welcome to my video blog about the uterus cancer. So this will be a video concerning chemo number 5 and 6. So the chemo that I received last week and the one of this week. So basically I'm gonna start doing the videos maybe bi-weekly instead of weekly because not much change. This video is going to be more about information, new information that I got, and to give you a little updates. But otherwise, yeah, not much change. I mean, everything stays the same in the sense of being tired, pain, and all that. Obviously, stuff gets better. Like the pain is not as strong, but it's still there, going off and on. The tiredness, I had a period the last week that I was more energized for a couple of days, and during those days I actually stopped bleeding for 4 days, and it seems like it helped a lot, and I was eating a lot of red meat, resting a lot because I have help at home. So somehow I felt more energized for about 6 days. And after that I started back bleeding. Unfortunately, my period started back again. Let's call it a period. And therefore my energy level went back. It's going down slowly again, and getting more and more tired. The tiredness is not as bad as the beginning when I was in extreme pain. But it's still very strongly there. I still need to rest during the day. I still need to do all of that as much as possible during the day. I tried, when I was more energized, I tried to do some tasks at home, doing laundry, folding it, putting away, doing some dishes, just to test myself, because that's the type of person I am. I like to test myself to see my limits. And I realized that after doing just those things, that I needed to rest again, even if I felt more energized. So that told me that not because I thought I felt better doesn't mean that my body is ready to go that far yet. I'm still under chemo, so all of this, I guess, has to do with it. But so it was a good test. It was good to try it. However, now I know it's not good enough, unfortunately, to feel a little bit more energized. It means nothing. But it was a good break that I got. So I still needed to rest during the day, but I was capable of staying up a little longer. So that's about the new stuff that happened for last week, before last week chemo. Last week I saw the doctor. He gave me my the results of my blood tests that I got so far, and I'm gonna show you the numbers. I'm not sure if you're gonna remember, in the first or second video I said that after the first treatments, usually, now it doesn't mean that it happens to everyone, but usually the numbers increase, and that's what happened to me. I was guessing that I was about 1,200, and because the result that I got before that was 1,085, which was the result that my doctor sent to the oncologist. So you're gonna see in this paper, you're gonna see the 1,085, but you're not seeing 1,200, which was my guess. It's not there, but you're gonna see the increase, and it got increased quite a bit. And maybe that's why that after 6 treatments, because this week, today was the 6 treatments, I'm still not at 0. I'm still not over, and unfortunately need more treatments. So here's the number that I got so far. So it went all the way up to 2,318. So it got doubled from 1,085, and then it went in 500, and then in 138, and then it was pending. That was last week, and I got the result before getting the chemo at 22, and this is today at 19. So it got dropped only of 3. So which is not a lot, but it got decreased at least. So when I saw the doctor today, we didn't have the result of today yet. We didn't have the 19. So he was telling me that it was expecting to be at 12 or 13 because usually it drops about 50%. And so I confirmed with him. I said, does that mean that I'm going to need, are we still doing it till I'm at 0 and then 2 more treatments? And it says yes. So I said, that means I'm about halfway. He goes, well, you're probably more than halfway through it. But that's before knowing that it was at 19. So now that I know it's at 19, I'm predicting that I need at least 5 more treatments, just if I'm calculating by half. But that's a minimum of 5 more treatments. I am guessing it's going to be between 5 to 8 more treatments. We'll see. I mean, we could only take 1 week at a time. That's all we could hope for, at least. I must say that I was a little bit disappointed when I saw today that it dropped by 3 only. And then I'm a type of person that thinks positive at 95% of the time. And I'm always the one who thinks that it's important to see the good side of the things. So I tried to find something, and I finally found something. And if it happens to you, try to think this way too. It might help. So yes, it dropped by 3, which is not a lot, but at least it did not increase by 3, or it did not stand still. It dropped, so the cancer died just a little bit more, that much more. So let's try to keep it that way, that positive. If ever it happens to you too, it happens to me this weekend on Sunday. I was getting a little bit, let's say, depressed. Maybe depressed is not the right word, but definitely I was getting more negative. On Sunday when I woke up, I had that huge headache, woke me up in the middle of the night so much it was bad, which, by the way, my headache's been increasing a lot. I woke up and I asked my husband, I said, listen, please tell me something positive because I'm getting tired of all this. It's not easy. It's not that it's painful or hard to get the treatment. It's just the whole process, and you know, sleeping all the time, being tired all the time, you know, that's not me, that's not us, that's not how we are all the time. You know, I'm an energized person that moves a lot, talks a lot, love to laugh, and this is what's going on right now. It's really hard on me personally. And so I asked him to tell me something positive because I need it, and he did it, he prevailed, and it worked. So if ever you're in the same situation, don't keep it to yourself. Don't, just say it. You know, talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your husband, your children, anyone that you feel that could help you, and tell them, please say something positive. Just remind me of, you know, a positive thing that I'm going through right now. So, and I'm sure they'll be happy to do so. So don't be shy to ask. Also, I realized that I've been having help for the past almost 3 weeks now. I've been having help at home, and I realized that it helps a lot. First, I'm capable of resting much more. Therefore, I'm capable of spending more time with the loved one, a little bit more time. And it feels like I'm a little less tired. It probably looks too through the video that I don't look as tired as a couple weeks ago, but it helps a lot. So, and the fact that they could do the tasks that you would do on a daily basis, taking care of your kids, taking care of the, you know, the laundry, the dishes, anything like that, helps quite a bit, and it doesn't drain your body as much. So don't hesitate to ask people to help, or to accept the help that people will offer. At the same time, what is important as well that the doctor told me is to eat a lot of red meat. A lot of red meat. That helps for the iron because you don't have much in your body. First, your bleeding doesn't help. You're losing a lot of iron there. And the chemo kills you know, quite everything in your body, your white and red cells, and you know, and probably some irons as well. So you don't get a lot of irons, which is why I guess it's one of the side effects of the chemo treatment. So if you eat a lot of red meat, it helps a little bit more to boost your iron, so it might help as well. So my back pain, tummy pain is not as strong, but they're still there. And as I said, my headache, I've been having a lot more frequently headaches and a lot more nausea as well. I still haven't thrown up, but a lot of nausea. The bleeding, it's back to being fully like period. So I had a 4-day breaks only, and it felt great those 4 days, but unfortunately wasn't enough. As well, if you're capable, I'm saying that I still didn't do it, but I know now that I need to do it, because it really got me depressed a little bit this morning about the numbers, and I'm gonna try to do that next week. You know, even if it's once a week, just to go out either to the restaurant or go have a coffee at Starbucks, or go see some family member, just get out of the house for a little bit, for an hour or two. And you know, it might be a little hard because you're tired, you're exhausted, your body's exhausted, but I think that it helps at the end of the day. I'm gonna test it, I'm gonna know, but I'm sure it's gonna help me. I don't know if it'll help you, but for me, my situation, I think it will help me just to get, you know, everything out of my mind, to change your mind a little bit, and especially to get out of the house, because, you know, sleeping all these hours and being in your bed and resting, you're always at home. It's not easy mentally either. So I'm gonna try that next week, and I'm sure it's gonna work well. Another thing the doctor told me, and this is the last point that I'm gonna mention, the doctor told me that last week, and I think it might help you also. I find it positive to know that about 30 years ago, these treatments didn't exist, and people actually, women actually died of this cancer. So we are quite lucky that today, in today's age, that we have those treatments that exist and works. So yes, right now, you know, the first time I spoke to the doctor, he estimated about 6 treatments. It could be more or less, he was saying. Now it seems like I'm doubling it. So yes, it's a longer procedure that I'm going through right now. However, at the moment, I'm not dying from it because we have a cure and it's working right now. So the cancer is going lower and lower, smaller and smaller. So let's keep being positive. Let's try to look at the bright side always. And we will get through it. We will get through it. So I will talk to you either next week or in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I'll see how things go, if I have more information, and if anything during that time. Once again, just post your comment or anything you have, questions, anything like that that you have. I'll be happy to answer them if possible. All right, thank you so much and take good care. Bye-bye.